When you are exposed, throwing soldiers from rooftops and into structures is a useful way to create an escape route.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Assassin's Creed. We're actually getting into the latter half of this game. We're getting closer to the end. Of course, this game is very much a game that you can extend for a long amount of time, if of course you end up playing and going through doing all of like 100% for the memory logs. But in all honesty, for me, the reason why we're not doing like every one of these is because most of all of these are specifically related to doing the actual assassination mission. So they just kind of give like information here and there or whatever. So yeah, that's really the reason why. And also because going around and just getting all the viewpoints or saving the citizens would be kind of boring. Later Assassin's Creed games are going to be so much more fun to play because they have a lot more like side stuff to do that's actually like, that have stories and stuff. So, that's really the reason why. All right, so we have to go back to both Acre and was it Damascus that we're going to? So we have Sibrand in Acre, or Sibrand, and we have Jubair al-Hakim in Damascus. So we're going to actually go to Damascus first, I think. And yeah, we'll go to Damascus, and we'll do that first. I'm kind of hoping to get both of these guys done so that we can actually get really to the end of the game. In terms of like where our memory is, we have these two, and then we have I think one more, and then the ending. So I haven't played this in a couple days, and I'm gonna have to get back and do it again. In the last part, I actually talked with one of the people that was in chat, Wayne, about the fact that I might actually consider starting Assassin's Creed 2 before the end of the year. I have a lot of games planned, but I would love to actually get Assassin's Creed 2 started as well, because I've had a lot of fun kind of going back. As frustrating as this game can be to play, I've had a lot of fun actually going back and playing this. We would be playing Assassin's Creed 2 on the PlayStation. Again, I've played all of the Assassin's Creed games on the Xbox. And I never played any of them on the PlayStation. I bought them all when they were on sale for the PlayStation so that I could play them all in the future. So they're all like, I've got no trophies in any of them. They're all fresh playthroughs. But I do own all of like the content for all of them.
Use vigilantes you have freed to block your pursuers and break their line of sight.
Alright, so we're back to Damascus again, our yellowish tan themed city. We'll be heading to the 3rd district this time around. I need to remember how to get up. I think it was over here. I think you can get up both sides. Okay. So we'll slowly fucking climb down here.
Someone should stop him before he
What you do not find better items anywhere else, I swear it. Help people! I need what I have to offer.
So we need to go back to the bureau.
Come see what I have to offer. Everything true. Everything perfectly priced.
Oh my god, a flag? Guess what? I only need a... I'm not gonna do it anymore.
Stand in defense of our great civilization. You come to the right place. Make no mistake. It is our very existence we are fighting for.
That's really, if you know, going back and playing this game, if watching this playthrough, it makes you want to kind of go back and play this game again, like, oh, you know, I never played Assassin's Creed 1, I want to play it. Just note that if you want 100% this game, the majority of your time spent is going to be spent on collecting these flags. They are, I didn't actually mean to jump down here, but they are quite literally everywhere. And nowadays, you can actually look up video guides, and there's actually better guides to find the flags than there used to be. So.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Mualim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubayr.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the Master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
And one of the best kind of way to go about getting these flags is to actually get them in each district as you progress the game. So you have the poor district first, right? So when you have the poor district, you should actually start you should actually get all of the flags and everything in this district done first before you actually complete the assassination mission, and then do everything when you come back to it again, do everything in the rich district. That's kind of how I did it. I did it like section by section, and that's what I highly recommend doing is doing it by
He's going to hurt himself.
doing everything by section.
It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor to die in service to God, fighting for what we.
All right, so I need to get up top because I need a waypoint. It's obviously going to be one of these towers. You know what? We could go for that one right there.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyiz.
Alright, let's climb up here. We'll get this tower. This will be our starting point. Sorry. I can't have you trying to attack me while I need to synchronize, bud. So yeah, I always recommend doing it section by section. How many of these do I need to do? 3. Okay. Section by section, and I would get all of your viewpoints first. That's also for the best.
The Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God.
So when I played this and did it 100%, and I went through each section, I went and I would get all of the viewpoints first, and then I went and saved all of the citizens, and then I did all of the objectives, and then once I just had the assassination mission, I went and I did all of the flags. And that's really, it's kind of monotonous to do it that way, but that's really kind of the best way to do it, because then you don't have the entire map unlocked, so you can just get them in the specific districts, and you know that once you have another part of the map unlocked, you can just kind of go and feel good knowing that you have an entire district cleared out.
Just a few coins. My family.
Moving on to a new
Just
district.
a few coins.
All right, so we'll go and we'll do this pickpocket.
Please, I must go. This letter must be delivered, and I cannot risk upsetting him.
Listen to yourself. You are his puppet. Give up this task and join us in our fight,
No. I have a wife and child to think of.
which is exactly why I've come to you. Is this the kind of world you want your son brought up in?
It will
Stand
pass.
right here.
If we just wait, he'll stop, and everything will go back to normal.
Every day, more is lost, and no way to reclaim what's taken. There will be no going back. You know this to be true.
Enough. I am leaving.
What is it that you want? How about you turn around and go away?
Gözünüzü dört açın, geri dönecek. Kalabalığın içine karışmayı seviyor. Gözünüzü dört açın. Kimsenin sizi kandırmasına izin vermez.
All right. Just trying to be careful. There's like a lot of eyes.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermiyor.
Jubair is at the Madrasa al Khalasa, surrounded by loyal men. All right. So we have the informant over here, but we still need a third one. So I think I might go and get this viewpoint as well.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu.
It's funny because when you actually move through these areas, as you move through them, they feel they on the map they look rather big, but they're actually not. They're actually rather small. The entire maps, all of the maps for all of these are actually quite small compared to like later games, obviously. And although they can feel kind of intimidating at first, because when you first kind of arrive, it's like the city looks so big, but you actually can traverse it quite quickly. They actually are a lot smaller than you'd like to think. It's really just kind of how the camera's designed. It looks huge, but it isn't. You actually traverse the map quite fast. So don't let it's designed to make it look and feel like it's really big. And still nothing. get another viewpoint.
Someone tell me why he's doing that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Strong! Strong like Salahadin! And take up arms against our enemies in whatever way you can!
Sorry. No, I don't.
Away with you.
Come on, I don't wanna jump off this tower, so you could grab onto something, I'll tell you, that'd be nice. I mean, yeah, that's what this game is mostly. That's what you're doing. God, still none.
Come no further. Away with you.
And thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
You are not allowed to be here.
It seems a tragedy, but I say this is an honor. To die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in.
You must not trespass here.
Now I have the ledge grab, I can ensure I don't fall. See, the problem is that when you're trying to climb up the towers, you just don't have enough time to be able to you don't have enough time to be able to climb because you climb so goddamn slow. There we go.
He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization.
Here, my friend.
Make no mistake.
You shot your
We are fighting for the infidel king.
I beg of you.
So these guys are the guys that you drop on.
You don't understand. I have nothing.
Come on, get out of the
Stand
fucking
down,
way
Jackson.
so I
Touch
can
me, Jackson.
eavesdrop on these guys.
I wish to see
You
him,
don't understand.
to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
So Javert holds daily meetings within the madrasa.
There's something.
I didn't do anything wrong. I literally did nothing wrong.
Seni gözüm kapalı bile yeter.
Here we are. Dude, why don't you deal with... Why? See, that's like the whole thing about this game is that, like, deal with the fucking madman.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action.
And I can't kill them because
Truth
they're
be told,
innocent.
I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
They go against the will of God and must be made to pay. Everywhere they ride, they leave only suffering in their wake. They say it is a crusade. A crusade for what? Ignorance? Violence? Madness? We must resist. We must fight them in any way we can.
Alright. Follow this guy out.
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is He, find favor with us, and He makes grant us victory.
Are you blind? People
There we go. Prior to a letter that states Joubert should be within a garden. So now we can go back to the bureau.
Say, my friend, if there's anything I can help you with, anything at all, do not...
Praise be Saladin! He has found the strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake.
Like what you see?
He's going to run into someone.
You dare steal my present?
For you to deliver a warning.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
Yep. They love
That's
a
why
good
I'm
book
here.
burning.
He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa Al-Qalasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
Oh, I said that completely wrong. Madrasa al-Halasa.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
I keep forgetting I have to walk out of the room. Alright. So he's preparing for a meeting within the Madrasa al-Qalasa. This is the time to strike. So as you can see, all the investigations like disappear.
Die, thief!
Praise be Saladin!
When will you stop acting like
Strength to stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake. hırsızlar garajına müsaade.
You've no reason to stand here. Leave.
Those guys, I honestly believe, are the most annoying characters in the entire game because you can't hurt them because they're considered innocent.
You are not supposed to be here. Leave. Go away.
All right, so we need to get up here. Which is going to require a little bit of climbing.
Why would he do that?
You shouldn't be here.
He lost his mind. What is that fool doing? Leave now.
Leave, peasants, before I make you. Ah, away with you. Ah!
You will not get away from me. Where are you hiding? There he is. You cannot run forever.
لا يمكنك الاحتماء مني.
Apparently this Templar wants some.
لقد وجدت. لا يمكنك الاحتماء مني. أنا أراه. لن تفلت مني. أيها المرتشى.
But fuck you. There we go. I'm gonna come down here.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you
Flag
weak
down there.
and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are
Sounds
wrong.
like people of today,
These texts
goddamn.
give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings? You'd do anything for them?
Yes, yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me?
I do.
Good. Your orders are simple enough.
he didn't
Go
even-
out into the city. Collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed.
Alright, so basically we have a ton of different targets around because they're all dressed the same, so.
I think I've seen everything now. My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
cezası ölümdür.
Let me go!
Set over here.
هل تحتاج شيئا؟
Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the...
Unbelievable! He must be stopped!
Oh, that's him. That's him. We found the right
He
one.
runs from me as he does from the truth. See how well you handle this. After him, my disciples. Not escape. Join us! You too will be illuminated. And far from me. You must be made to see the truth.
الجاثر سوف تموت هنا.
Later, I focused on you, pal.
Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you are rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Salah ad-Din and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Well, it's time to get the fuck. It's time to get the fuck out of here. All right, fine. You want to fight? Not gonna let me fucking leave? All right.
Beni gözüm kapalı bile yeter.
Mercy on your soul.
All right, let's go. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh my god damn it. Now I have a Templar on me. Just need to get like back over to where the Assassin Bureau is. There we go. Whew. I got myself stuck in that like little alcove
You are filth! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life! You dare steal in my presence? That will cost you your life!
Please, someone do something.
Dirty thief! I'll have your hand for that!
There we go.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes, Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Thief! You... are filth!
Ladders are a socially acceptable way to reach a rooftop.
Back to home base.
Climbing on buildings, however, is not.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete, and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men? Jubair and Sabrand?
Don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes, but this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
So we get our knife back, our better knife back. Very nice. Yep, sword blade damage increase. Very good, very good. Alright, now to take on Seabrand, which means going to Aker.
What's he running from?
my past and my sadness. That's what I'm running from. I'm always running.
Someone tell me why he's doing that.
Ah, Wayne is here. There he is. We're getting close. We're getting closer to the end. Oh god. Oh dear. Oh god. Now that the summer of 360 is coming to an end with this game, I've had to make adjustments to my plans and get more games lined up for after this. So we have Still Wakes the Deep coming and Banishers. We're gonna start Banishers. Still Wakes the Deep is gonna be pretty short. It's not a very long game. And then after that, start Stellar Blade. Since those are the two games that I basically, that Banishers and Stellar Blade were gonna be the two games that I was gonna play after this in August. Turns out I didn't need to get to August because 360 games are so much shorter than I remember. I guess since I'm so used to, I think we're also used to like games that are 150 odd hours now. Games that are like
exposed. Throwing soldiers from
8 or 10
rooftops
hours
and
long
into
seems short.
structures is a useful way to create an escape route.
Alright. I'm gonna do this rigmarole again. At least this one's like easy to get up. I know, this was a long game. Well, to be honest, it is still a long game. It's as long as this game's as long as you make it, really. Especially when it comes to being like 100%. You know, you can beat this game in as short a time as I'm doing it, but you can also spend like 30 hours on it because of all of the collectibles. So, I mean, if you go and even if you don't get all the collectibles, you're still going to probably spend relatively a longer time getting all of the other objectives done. Because if you're doing all of the like objectives before the assassination, and then you're also getting the civilians. Well, I kind of count the civilians as a collectible.
Leave, peasant.
Sorry, I can't leave. Alright, well, fair enough. Yeah, I pretty much have like my lineup figured out. I might make some adjustments here and there, but we'll see. Banishers, I have a feeling is going to be long as hell. I feel like Stellar Blade is going to take a while too, so. I've been playing a lot of short games lately. Then again, I did just get off the back of Rise of the Ronin, which was way too... Oh. I thought I was going in, but it's way too long. Oh my god, speaking of the feathers, I think that's something I'm probably going to do off camera for Assassin's Creed 2.
has named another. Calls himself Sabrand.
I am familiar with the man. Newly
because
appointed leader of the Knights Teutonic.
Because of
he
the
resides
reward
in the Venetian
of getting
Porter
them.
and runs Akka's port.
I'll start my work at once.
Here are the places where you should focus your search. On the docks east of here, among the ships and their crews. At the chapel to the northeast, near the cross overlooking the port. and to the north, in front of St. John's Gate.
This is most helpful. My thanks for the guidance.
Altair,
Yes, Rafik.
I owe you an apology.
For what?
For doubting your dedication to our cause.
No, it was I who erred.
I can't believe the
I
last
believe
guy I
myself
have to
above
see
the
is
creed.
Malik.
You owe me nothing.
One-armed
As
bandit,
you wish, my
asshole,
friend.
dickhead,
Go
piece
in
of shit, Malik. Fuckface Malik. Can't believe that's gonna be the last guy that I have to talk to. Maybe he'll be like, "Oh, sorry, Altair, I was such an asshole." No, he won't. Okay, I guess we'll just start here. Oh god.
Ist ein toter Mann, wenn sich erneut hier zeigt.
Yep. Yep.
Einmal schon habt ihr ihn verloren.
What you said. What that guy said. Well, I guess it's the only way to jump across to there.
Ist ein toter Mann, wenn sich erneut hier zeigt.
Toting these nuts. Shut up. Alright, it's the only place I can climb. Leave me alone. I do love the like ragdoll-y physics of the people when they fall. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of find that appealing. I've always loved like ragdoll physics in games. Probably the best ragdoll physics back in the day were Flat Out, because it was like driving related. So you're like throwing guys through the windshield.
Is there a reason for him to do that?
They should bring those games back. This guy literally right there. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that the like eagle hawk, I know it's supposed to be an eagle, but it's like a golden eagle. I thought it was a bat for a minute. I was like, that's a giant bat. No. I know it's not a bat, but my mind registered a bat for some reason. Alright, whee! I'm too close to pickpocket.
He's done. We moved the last of the food stores onto his ship this morning.
How much is there?
Enough for several weeks.
What's he planning, I wonder?
Perhaps he intends to flee. Something's got him very scared. Anyway, I must be off. He asked I deliver a letter to a courier at St. John's Gate. I'd best not keep him waiting.
Great ragdoll physics. I mean, that game's like kind of designed for it too, right? Because it's like the idea of eliminating targets and like lugging their bodies around. Oh my god, dragging. I remember like, Jesus Christ, like I remember playing Hitman 2 Silent Assassin and just having to drag bodies, and it was just so nightmarish. Like back then it was so much more difficult. Like today we're kind of spoiled with like the way the Hitman games, come on, with the way the Hitman games are. Acquire the letter, it states the brand will soon retreat to his private vessel. Like nowadays Hitman's kind of gotten easier, but Hitman back in the day was so difficult. It was such a hard game to play. Now it's so now like the games feel so easy. Like Hitman Absolution was probably like one of the easiest Hitman games. Like I don't think I could ever stream Hitman games just because I don't really have the patience. Like I'm trying to progress story, and Hitman's got a decent storyline, to be honest. Especially Absolution had a great storyline, but I just don't have the patience to sit around for 35 minutes waiting for a target. And I've actually never played the new one that was like episodic released. I've never played those. I think it's because the way that they were laid out, they were so convoluted in terms of because I'm very much like I want all the content type of guy. And those are like, it's released by episode, but then there's also outfits, and then there's like this stuff, and then hey, there's this, and then there's these contracts, and I'm like, fuck you. Just let me play the game. Hey, dickhead.
You tell him I said no. I won't have you damn soldiers poking about in my business.
Listen here, old man.
No, you listen to me. This is my property, not his. I don't care if Christ himself put the man in charge.
He isn't asking.
You know what I gotta play?
It's in order.
That's rich.
See, when I'm a big VR guy,
order his way out of a burlap sack.
And
I've seen the
I know I don't have a
message
lot of
made
VR
the
on my channel.
I won't let him
because I haven't been able to like suss out getting VR on my channel that much.
Tired of this.
I have some
Look,
PSVR one stuff, but I am a huge Quest player.
Go on, get
I
out
play.
of here.
I have a. They're called Meta now. I still call it an Oculus. I have an Oculus Quest 3. I have a Quest 3, and I play so much shit on there. I play like Resident Evil 4 and Beat Saber constantly. I'm very excited for Hitman VR on that. That's like one of those games that I saw, and I was like, oh, I'm going to play the shit out of that. So I'm very excited for the VR Hitman title, because I know that that's like... Get out of my fucking way. You piece of shit.
Si vous l'apercevez, ne le laissez pas.
La 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 la.
Die weißt, du bist in der Stadt. Und ich werde dich zur Strecke bringen.
Get out of my way, you fucking bitch! Oh, goddamn this! This... Fuck you! I don't care. Fuck her. She fucked me. She fucked me. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. I literally was there, and this stupid... Can I have some money? Please, sir, can I have some money? Please, sir, can I have some money? Money! Money! I hate him! I hate him all. She deserved... Okay, I lost my cool. She deserved that. She absolutely deserved that. I had it. I was there. I was there. And she fucked me. It was all her fault. The beggar bitch. Alright. Let's try this again. Am I not? Oh, okay, now I'm too far to pickpocket. I know, and you know what, that's kind of the best thing, too, is the ability to throw the little coins on the ground to, like, get rid of them. That's so good. That's actually a really great mechanic. They were like, how do we solve this shitty, mechanic of getting rid of the beggars? Oh yeah, just throw some coins so they all flock to him like bird seed. I love that. I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, this guy's gonna stop here. Look at that guy. Look how proud he is of himself. Please, sir, may I have some money? There we go. I acquired letter stating Sabrina has no guards in the northern docks. Does he have any fucking beggars, though? Does he have a lot of those? Because I hope not. Not looking for more beggars.
No, please, don't leave like please, sir.
I swear, I'll kill you. I'll kill you all. You'll all die. I'll kill all of you. Get out of here. I have no patience for you anymore. You're pissing me off. I will have you all executed. I know. Assassin's Creed. I mean, I think that's, to be honest, if we're being honest here with Assassin's Creed 2, that game, there's a reason why that game has become so beloved, is because it was so much, it was like leagues ahead of this game. It was as if it was reinvented. It was so ahead of its time. And it was so much just more advanced than this game was. It's crazy. I mean, there's a reason they made a whole goddamn trilogy off of it. I mean, I know you're still on Assassin's Creed 2, but like, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood really does have some great fleshed out mechanics that kind of like Assassin's Creed 2 built on. And I know when I talked about Revelations has a great story, but there is a tower defense like mechanic in that game, a tower defense kind of game that's actually really. You know what I am? You know what I am? You know what I am, lady? Yeah. You know what I am? Yeah?
A few coins, all I ask for.
Do I do it?
Coins.
Wait, I'm gonna leave this one up to you.
I beg of you, sir.
I don't care if I just sing. Do I stab this bitch or not? She's up in my face still. Do I give her the knife? I'm gonna leave this one up to you. My informant is right there.
Family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins?
But this lady just won't leave me alone.
Money. I need food. I'm so hungry. Just a little money. I beg of you. I beg of you, sir. I beg of you. Just a few coins, please. But I need money, sir. I'm poor. I'm sick and hungry.
Do her. All right. Oh no! I killed the wrong guy. I saw the doer and I just hit X. No, the disguise. Excuse me. There.
Who killed this person?
I don't care. Fuck the creed. Fuck the creed. Fuck the creed. If I have to deal with beggars, fuck the creed. It doesn't matter. She's dead anyway. There. Your family's sick and dying. You're dead. You're dead. You're dead now.
He's an assassin.
All right. Well, I should have gotten up. I shouldn't have got up. Alright.
Ah, Altair.
Oh, it's gonna be a flag.
After me. Demons with a black cross. They want me dead. Me. Can you imagine? If you see them, tell them to go away. But use your blade. It's the only language demons understand.
This is like
please
an
come
assassinate
back as
within
fast
time.
as you can. I will have something for you.
You can hear in the background.
Assassin! Over here! Somebody kill him, never get away!
Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. I don't know if I want. I don't actually know if I want to do this one, to be honest. I might do another one. We'll have to go to another viewpoint, but that's okay. That lady had what was coming to her. I don't care. Fuck the creed.
Leave, peasant.
I haven't learned a single goddamn thing. Altair may have learned. I didn't learn a single thing. You can try to. Yeah, I'm never gonna change. Never change my ways. You can beg for coin. You can beg for this knife in your neck. That's the way it's gonna go. She's done. It's over. I'm not gonna lie, I can't. I'm actually like excited now because I forgot about the little throw the coins on the ground bullshit to get rid of beggars, and now I'm actually excited for that. I'm gonna be excited. This game's gonna be done, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't wait for AC2. I can throw coins on the ground. What the fuck? All right, well, come on, German fuck. Fuck you. I mean, you know, I can kill as many people as my health bar allows. So.
What is he doing?
Oh, heavens.
You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
You're right. You're right, I'm not. Alright, well, I mean, I'm gonna continue going further up here to sink. There you go. I'm gonna leave now.
I'll cut you down.
What the hell? Hold the phone. Sir. That was not cool. That was not cool at all, sir. I did not appreciate your hostilities towards me. Where's that other one? It's down here. I feel like the citizens that need saved, those people can live, right? They're not annoying me with needing money. With the coins. I hate him so much. Hi.
Did they let you into the city, or did you fight your way in? Perhaps I should be more respectful, as I myself now require your help. I spent too much time in the harbor brothel last night and insulted a Teutonic knight's wife, or so I am told.
Aren't you
Now there is a group of them after me.
that?
Could you give me a hand or a blade? If you return before I leave the city, I will give you the benefit of my wisdom.
Okay. Seriously, a second one of these?
Tu as un problème?
So I have to like jump this. I have to jump this fence.
Stop acting like a child.
All right.
Is there a reason for his nonsense?
Yes. Who the hell is he? Oh, it's this guy right here. La 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 la. Oh, that wasn't very nice. Stop! I'm trying to escape. Dude, stop! Oh. Get out of the way!
Please, sir, have any money?
And now I just gotta return to the informer.
There's no one responsible for this.
Not here. Not here at all.
You are a lucky man. You are alive, and I am still in Akka.
Oh, sorry,
Here
I'm
is
all
what
up
I
in your
have to
face.
tell you. The only thing more dangerous than a drunken sailor is one who is also angry.
What do you do with
I
a
know
drunken
it
sailor?
does not seem like much, but with your wisdom, I am sure it will help.
I fucked up my voice after getting upset with the many drunk sailors populate the docks after that outburst with the beggars. And my throat's all fucked up.
Please,
What?
someone do something.
Do it, man. You know, I feel like if you stream for the fun and not for the money, because for me, I don't stream for like money. I'm not streaming or trying to build like followers or even subscribers because I want to make money off of it. I stream because I want people to see storytelling. I feel that we're in a games industry of like live service, hero shooter bullshit, and I feel like more people should stream for the fun of it, and I feel like if people stream more story games like I do, we'd be a society again. Cause like we have so many people who just want to stream shooters and shit all the time. It's like here's Fortnite, here's Call of Duty. Like it's so boring. But like story games, even if you've played these, it's kind of nice to like relive them. And I'd say go for it. Absolutely.
Greetings, brother. How fares your search?
I've learned all there is to know about my target.
Share your knowledge with me then.
Sabrand is said to be consumed by fear, driven mad by the knowledge that his death approaches. He has sealed the docks district, and now hides within waiting for his ship to arrive.
This will make things dangerous. I wonder how it is he learned of your mission.
The men I've killed, they are all connected. Al-Mualim warned me that word of my deeds has spread among them.
Because we definitely live in a time now where a lot of people want to be streamers because they want to like.
It will be to my advantage.
They want to make money off of it, and it's not. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm saying that they have the aspiration of trying to like be big and make a lot of money. And like I started streaming in 2016. Like that's how long ago. I've been doing this for 8 years, and yet I really don't have that many followers. I mean, you know, it's for me. It's about reaching who wants to see it. You know, I stream everything. I have so many playthroughs on my YouTube, and I do it for the prosperity of like storytelling. So that's kind of how it is for me. And so I always, you know, like I've been asked a couple times, like, is it worth streaming if I'm not really like a big streamer, or is it worth stream? Like, I'm a good example of like I call myself a nobody streamer, to be honest, because I don't have subscriptions. I don't really have many people who come and watch most of the time, and that's fine for me because I record these playthroughs for anybody who ever watches them in the future.
Please, you're hurting me. What have I done wrong? Tell me.
Here's the thing. If a good way to get around the talking to yourself kind of idea is that I'm not gonna boast, but I know I'm funny. I know I can be funny, and I'm not saying I'm a comedian, but I've been funny all my life, and I know that I just love commenting on stupid shit. And so for me, it's all about knowing your own humor. I need to get down from here. It's about knowing your own humor and realizing that what you bring as a commentator for yourself, somebody will find funny. Because I know that there are some people who will find what I do humorous, and really I think it's all about the experience. I think people like watching streams because they want to experience somebody. I know this sounds weird, but they want to experience somebody fucking up. They want to experience somebody's own stupidity in a playthrough in terms of like messing up and it being a funny moment. I think that's kind of the idea.
And yet no one here will vouch for you.
I have so much of that.
What am I to make of this?
I live a simple life, my lord, as do all men of the cloth. It is not for us to call attention to ourselves.
Perhaps.
Yo, this guy's Widow's
Perhaps
Peak.
they do not know you because you are not a man of God, but an assassin!
Oh, shit!
You wear the
This
same
guy's an
robes.
assassin!
If they cover themselves as we do, it is only to
Yo,
instill
get this guy.
uncertainty and fear. You must not give in.
Are you calling me a coward?
Yeah, it is about
Challenging
being
my
yourself.
authority?
It is
Are
about
you
being
perhaps
yourself,
hoping
really.
to turn my own knights against me?
No. I don't understand why you're doing this to me. I've done nothing wrong.
Actually, I'm gonna pause this real quick. Another thing that I have to say is that one of my biggest things is that I'll recommend this, and I recommend this to a lot of people. Leave politics out of your playthroughs. I know that Assassin's Creed games are kind of like political, and unless a game is political, I say leave politics out of playthroughs. I never involve my own personal life or my personal politics or my personal opinions about outside issues inside of a playthrough, because I feel like that kind of sours it. So that's another piece of advice, is that involve really
I
only
don't
the
recall
playthrough.
accusing you of any wrongdoing, which makes your outburst rather odd. Is it the presence of guilt that compels a confession?
This guy doesn't even look
But I
remotely like
confess
an assassin.
nothing.
Ah, defiant to the very end.
What do you mean?
William and Garnier were too confident.
Garnier
and they
Fruitis.
paid for this with their lives. I won't make the same mistake.
Did get Garnier
If you
Fruitis.
truly are a man of God, then surely the Creator
Man,
will
those
provide
Garnier
for you.
Fruitis commercials
Let
used to be
him
so...
stay my hand.
They were
gone
shampoo,
mad.
but they were appetizing.
Will none of you come
Weird.
forward to stop this? He is clearly poisoned by his own fear, compelled to see enemies where none exist.
Seems the people share my concern. What I do for Acre!
Well, it's Ocker, but...
Stay vigilant, men. Report any suspicious activity to
You're
the guard.
French, so we'll...
I doubt we've seen the last of these
I'm
assassins.
French, I can make fun of him.
Persistent
I'm French.
bastards. Now get back to work.
Shout out to the guy who's just there to hold the helmet. He's just there to hold the helmet straight. Like, here it is, sir. Here it is. I mean, he's kind of got a sick helmet, though. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so we're gonna have to get out onto the docks.
Halte eure Augen offen. Wird bestimmt wiederkommen.
Oh, great. Fuck! Right off. I knew that guy was gonna do that.
Such a strange man.
Okay, so let's see here. Oop. He's gonna be on that boat over there. I gotta watch this guy specifically.
Stop! You must not trespass here.
I knew I was gonna have to watch that guy specifically. Of course, there's a madman over there. What's that dude shooting at? Look, bud, I don't want no trouble. I mean, I do want trouble, but I don't want trouble. You catch my drift? Isn't it kind of funny that Altair can't swim?
Multiple enemies to gain.
Like, you dip one toe in the water and he's done. Son of a bitch. I saw that coming from a mile away. I'm like, I know that I die if I fall in the water.
You've no reason to be here. Leave now.
I left. There. I left.
Fine! None of you will lift a hand in defense of your master! I'll take care of this heathen myself!
Right. Alright. So I'm kinda gonna wait until he comes back up here. Who? Excuse me. Oh, it's that guy over there. I just can't wait to get to Black Flag. Like, for me, like, I can't wait to play that game again. I've been itching to play that game again.
Fine! None of you will lift a hand in...
Shut up!
Please,
hey, look, I did one! I did one without being detected!
Of course I am afraid.
I did an assassin!
But you'll be safe now, held in the arms of your god.
I did an assassin!
My brothers taught you nothing. I know what waits for me. For all of us.
If not your god, then what?
Nothing. Nothing waits. And that is what I fear.
You don't believe?
How could I, given what I know? What I've seen?
Oh, this guy's going in one of the circles of hell!
Proof of what?
He's going to hell!
All we have.
Oh, he's going to
linger a while longer then, and tell me of the part you were to play.
Well, actually, he's not going to kill that guy. So he's a murderer.
To keep the fool kings
so he's going to find
from sending reinforcements. Once we
conquered the Holy Land.
Wait, have you ever played Dante's Inferno?
From the tyranny of faith.
Freedom. You worked to overthrow cities.
If you haven't,
control men's minds.
You need to.
Murdered any who spoke against you.
I followed my orders, believing in my cause. Same as you.
Look at that. I highly recommend it. Depending on what you're playing on, I mean, with Xbox, it is backwards compatible. So, if you have an Xbox or if you have a PC, you can play it on PC. I do recommend checking it out. A lot of like sexual violence and like graphic sexual content, but oh god, I need to get out of here. But damn, is the story good? The story is so good. It was part of. I just actually got done playing it not too long ago on the channel. I have a full playthrough because it was part of my summer 360 that I've been doing. Oh boy. Great game. That's my point. I did an assassin. Oh god. Parkour. French people smell. Fine. I'll just keep going. I don't care. I'm aware the Bureau's close. I'm gonna fight him right here.
Don't let him get away!
No, it is not. It is a God of War. Like this God of War, like God of War 1, 2, not say counter. Like God of War 1, 2, and 3. It plays like those. It's a hack and slash. And without spoiling anything, I'll say that you have a scythe as your main weapon and a cross as your magic weapon. That was like released at a time before Dark Souls like was a thing. Back before the overabundance of Souls-like games existed. Oh no! Kill them all. I will, you know, it might be available via backwards compatibility in terms of like you could maybe do whatever I don't remember what the PlayStation streaming shit's called.
You've caused quite
You might
a
be able
stir.
to stream
I've
it
done as
like
requested.
on the console
Sabran's life
through that.
is ended.
So it is.
I don't
so
know,
it is.
however, if it's a
You should ride for Masyaf and inform Al-Mualim of your
because it's a
success.
PS3 game.
Yes. I should return and speak to him.
I don't
this and
know
other
if
things.
they have
Is everything all right, my friend?
that on the
You seem distant.
on there.
It's
or
nothing,
not.
Rafik. Just a lot on my mind.
Talk to me then. Let me help.
I need to make sense of this myself first. But thank you for the offer.
Yeah.
It is the men you kill, isn't it? You feel something for them.
How?
I mean,
my
if
friend,
if you can
you
somehow
are not
get it
meant
on
to
one of
enjoy
the
these grim
PlayStation
tasks.
stores.
Regret, uncertainty, sympathy. This is to be expected.
I should not fear these feelings.
But
you should embrace them.
If you can't end up
They
playing
are
it,
what keep you human.
you can
What
go
if
watch
I'm
the
wrong?
playthrough, or
What if
somebody
these
else's
men are not
playthrough
meant to
that plays
die?
it on like a
What
hard
if they mean
difficulty.
well? Misguided, perhaps, but pure in motive.
I am but a Rafik, Altair, and such things are beyond me. Perhaps Al-Mualim can help you to make sense of it.
Yes, perhaps. Thank you, Rafik.
The game has like
It is my
magic
pleasure
that you
to
can
have served
use
with one as
that's
skilled
like
as you.
based on like different characters you meet. You have a cross that you use. You have a scythe that has different. You have like different. I wouldn't even really call them skill trees. They kind of are and they kind of aren't. But you have these like skill
Fast
trees that
forwarding
you
memory to a
level
more
up by
recent one.
whether or not you condemn or save souls. So if you save people, the blue one goes up. If you condemn them, the red one goes up. And you find there's like people in history, a lot of people in history that you find throughout the game. You collect pieces of silver. Yeah, it's cool. It's probably the best God of War clone out there. And you travel through all the circles of hell. So
wherever it's hidden,
how could you
time
be
to retreat.
upset with that?
Working on it. And when it's done,
he'll be taken care of.
I want that progress report
Hello?
by tomorrow morning.
Somebody? I'm trapped in the animals
I've
with...
got some work I need to do.
Oh,
so you've got the rest of the night to yourself.
It was made by Visceral Games, who made Dead Space. RIP, Visceral Games. It was supposed to have 2 sequels that never got anything. Well, no, that's not true. It got an animated movie.
I think there's a problem with the Animus.
Hi, Lucy.
It's working fine.
I'm pretty sure it just ejected me
I'm
when it...
pretty sure you should shut up.
You ready to finally tell me what's going on?
We have to stop them, Desmond. When they access that last memory of yours, they're just getting started.
Are
They want
you?
to change everything. the way we live, the way we
Are
think,
you an
the
assassin?
way we are. You've gotten the lecture from Vidic about what's wrong with the world, how we need order and discipline, so they're going to give it to us. Only we don't have a say in the matter.
I can't say anything.
The Templar treasure. They think it...
Miss Stillman,
I'm here.
I need you to upload Desmond's files to the database.
Got it.
Well, at least he's not trying to upload my mind. Wait, you haven't played Ghost of Tsushima? Brother. Get on. Okay, listen. I am probably one of the biggest Ghost of Tsushima fans out there. I have an entire playthrough I did in Japanese. All of the titles are in Japanese. I did that entire game. I am such a Ghost of Tsushima fan. I bought the art book. I have the collector edition. I have multiple figures of Jin. I even have the Prime 1 Jin Sakai statue, the first one that they released, the like $1,300 one. Yeah. I have his actual sword. I have a replica of his sword that I bought. I have like literally a little display in my where I stream here in this room of nothing but Ghost of Tsushima shit. So, yeah, Ghost of Tsushima, god damn, what a game. I can't access the computer. Yeah, see, you gotta get into that. Both Last of Us games are great. They're a little. I'm gonna say this. It's always an opinion. A lot of people may not want to hear, but Last of Us is a little overrated. But the story behind the backstory and a lot of stuff is really cool. The overarching story is a little overrated. I feel like it's not like the 10 out of 10 everybody says it is, but it still is a great game. In terms of storytelling, it's great. It's well acted. It's fun. Yeah, Uncharted, those two, you got to play all those. Uncharted 1 is very rough. It's very PS3 game. Like, but once you get to Uncharted 4, like Uncharted 3 and 4 are like, they play really well. They're really fun. They're such Tomb Raider clones in terms of like, I'm gonna protect treasure and then end up with nothing.
Time's wasting, Mr. Miles.
Yeah, I'm coming.
We're nearly done, you know.
And then what?
You'll see.
Can I also just say, Wayne, you're actually kind of lucky, because as somebody who like experienced all those as they came out, I would do anything to kind of like go back and play those again. Like, to be able to go back and like play like BioShock again, or be able to go back and play a lot of those for the first time, you're actually kind of lucky, because you're living in a time where all those games exist at the same time and you've not experienced them, and you get to experience them for the first time, and that's actually really special. Like, I'm actually a little jealous of that, because
watch when it begins.
I chase that feeling of being able to experience.
Look, I know you're not going to let me leave.
Something like that again.
So why not
for the
tell
first
me
time.
what's going on? Humor me.
I'm not an idiot, Mr. Miles.
You're lucky.
I think you've already learned quite a bit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's a lucky thing to have.
Of course not.
All right, let me ask you something else then.
Yes?
Some of the stuff I'm seeing in the Animus, sometimes it seems wrong. Untrue, like the history is off somehow.
It doesn't what, Mr. Miles? Match up with what you read on an online encyclopedia? What your high school history teacher taught you? Let me ask you something. Do these supposed experts have access to secret knowledge kept hidden from the rest of us?
There are books, letters, documents, all sorts of source material from back then. Some of it seems to contradict what the Animus is showing me.
Anyone can write a book, and they can put whatever they want on its pages. Anything. Used to be, we thought the world was flat.
Some people still do.
Yes.
Unfortunately,
and they publish
they do.
books about it. Or that the moon landing was a hoax. I believe there's also a book claims the world was created in 7 days. A bestseller, too.
All right, you
Where's
know
this
what, Warren?
going?
I don't want to get too
The
deep
point,
into
I
this,
suppose,
because
is
my
that you
real
shouldn't
feelings
trust
will come
everything you
out,
hear,
so let's just
everything
not
you
talk
read.
about that.
What's that your ancestors
I don't want to
said?
go off on flat
Nothing
earthers, okay?
is true.
Everything is permitted.
Yes, exactly. It's part of what makes the Animus so spectacular. There's no room for misinterpretation.
There's always room.
Touché, Mr. Miles. Now that I've answered your question, can we begin?
Yeah, you know, the best thing to do, since you're gonna finish like the AC series, the best thing to do is just make yourself a list. Make yourself a list, and especially since you're playing on PS5, you actually have access to all like the exclusive stuff. You know, you have like Spider-Man, you have like God of War, you have all those. I will say the one series you're probably missing out on since you're playing on PS5 is Gears of War. Gears of War has a really good, complex story. Like, if you really search for the collectibles, you do all the reading. That game's got a really tragic... Alright, calm down. It has a really tragic story, so... I know it's like a shooter, like a third-person shooter, but man, that's definitely something. If you haven't played those, Gears as well. Especially, don't let people shit on Gears 4 and 5. Those games have really deep stories. Especially since they're related to characters that are created based around the characters from the first
Finish him by breaking his legs, or by throwing him to the ground.
I'm sorry, you should say break somebody's legs, computer.
My
All right.
student, we
Relax.
have much to discuss. We are close, Altair. Robert de Sable is now all that stands between us and victory. It is his mouth gives the orders. His hand pays the gold. With him dies the knowledge of the Templar treasure and any threat it might pose.
I still don't understand how a simple bit of treasure could cause so much chaos.
The Peace of Eden is temptation given form. Merely look at what it's done to Robert. Once he tasted of its power, the thing consumed him. He saw not a dangerous weapon to be destroyed, but a tool. One that would help him realize his life's ambition.
He dreamed of power then?
Yes and no. He dreamed, still dreams, like us, of peace.
But this is a man who sought to see the Holy Land consumed by war.
No, Altair. How can you not see when you're the one that opened my eyes to this?
What do you mean?
What do he and his followers want? A world in which all men are united. I do not despise his goal. I share it. But I take issue with the means. Peace is something to be learned, to be understood, to be embraced.
My final sword on the table there.
And rob us of our free will in the process.
Strange shoulder knife
to think of him in this way.
Never harbor hate for your victims, Altair. Such thoughts are poison, and will cloud your judgment.
Could he not be convinced, then, to end his mad quest?
I spoke to him in my way, through you. What was each killing, if not a message? But he has chosen to ignore us.
Then there's only one thing left to do.
Jerusalem is where you faced him first. It's where you'll find him now.
I'm gonna talk to Malik.
Let this final offering lend you strength. Go, Altair. It's time to finish this.
Guys sound like Obi-Wan a little bit. But like in a not so nice way. Got my final sword, got my shoulder knives back. Yes. I am once again completed. Yeah, buddy. Alright. Well, I'm gonna leave it there. Stop this one and start a new recording so that we can probably finish this up. Thank you all for joining me. See you in the next one. Goodbye.